Did you feel intimidated in any way playing alongside John and Connie? Not because they were co-stars, but because they were creators of this series?
No, not intimidated, awed, because I admire good writing, and this was good writing.
Did you do much research into the part of Manuel? I mean, was he based on anyone you knew?
I didn't go on a 3-year training course in catering, if that's what you're asking. No, the research I did on it was no more than an actor gives to many of his parts. I suppose you could say it's 20 years of research, of working the trade, of having an aptitude for comedy. I seem to do more of that than the serious stuff, though not exclusively. So I have this kind of detached look about life. I tend to watch people rather than be them, and see the comic potential and the absurdity of the human condition anyway. So that was good preparation for playing the part.
What was the secret between the relationship between John and Manuel, or Fawlty and Manuel? What was the secret chemistry that made that such a great comedy duo?
Well, if you get a big man and a small man, and the big man hits the small man's going to get the sympathy, so I thought that's good. The other thing is that although people often think of Manuel as somebody pathetic, oh, poor thing, and, you know, oh, dear, he's actually a very successful man. He's a happy, successful man, because A, he's found a family in Britain, he loves Britain, a surrogate family, because he's used to his mother, his father, his 5 brothers and 6 sisters in Barcelona, you see. So he's very much a family man. He loves, and he acknowledges that no matter what violence is meted out to him by anybody else, it means he's noticed, which in a big family in Barcelona, the only way you'll notice is to do something naughty and you get a slap around the ear from your mother, you see. It means, ah, she cares for me. And in the same way, I think he's a child with his parents, with his family around him, intensely loyal, I should think, generous to a fault, would make a wonderful husband and father. And if he has any drawbacks, it's perhaps a lack of intelligence. But, you know, there are worse things than not being intelligent in life. So he's a very successful man. And it's that combination of joy in life that he has with being a bit downtrodden, apparently, is a good combination.
Yeah, he's kind of like full of joy, and Basil is full of, oh, if I can put it like that.
Yeah.
And it's that conflict I sometimes... I mean, he's a bit like, reminded me a bit of a Labrador, Manuel, sometimes, in the way that he'd come back despite being maltreated.
Yeah, a pet dog, that's not a bad analogy, that's right. And you mentioned conflict. That's the heart of all drama, be it comedy or tragedy, isn't it? And there's plenty of that in the series.
Yeah.